Welcome to Dark Horizon Creations. This time we're taking a look at the Star Wars, the Black Series Ahsoka Tano action figure by Hasbro. Now, if you hadn't already, please follow, like, and subscribe to my social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get a notification of when I post new content. Alright, so today we're taking a look at the latest Black Series iteration of Ahsoka. This is from the live action series on Disney+. And she's wearing the gray and white outfit as seen on the planet Peridea in the live action series. It's got a really neat look to it. I will say I'm disappointed that there isn't a cloak included with this action figure, as they've chosen to do with the re-release of Balin and Shin Hati. Nonetheless, still a really cool figure. So, taking a look at the packaging, you can see that Hasbro has decided to revert back to a rectangular style box for the Black Series. They've also chosen to retain the color-coded bands and text for each series. On the side panel, you've got some artwork of Ahsoka from the live action series. And then on the back, you've got a brief bio. It says, on her quest to stop Grand Admiral Thrawn's return, Ahsoka Tano once again touches the world between worlds and emerges with newfound wisdom. Okay, so here we have Ahsoka outside of the packaging. And I wanted to do this with the lighting so that you guys could really see what the head sculpt looks like up close with the paint applications, the shading that they've done, as well as the photoreal technology, how it brings out all the small details in the head sculpt and just makes the figure look extremely realistic. And you can see how that looks all the way around. Really, really awesome looking figure. As far as articulation, her head is on a ball joint. The neck is on a ball joint, full range of motion. Forward and lateral movement, the shoulder, bicep rotation. She does have a built-in butterfly joint. And single jointed elbow rotation, wrist rotation, and wrist pivot. Torso is on a ball joint, full range of motion there. Forward and lateral movement to thigh rotation, double jointed knee, lower leg rotation, the foot will pivot and roll. And trying to see if she's got drop down ball joints on her thighs, but I don't think she does. And for comparison, I've brought out the previous release of Ahsoka from the live action series, and you can see that that figure is slightly taller than the figure on the left, the newest release from Peridea. However, the figure on the left is much more accurate, much more realistic than the figure on the right. The torso on both figures is nearly identical. They've done some slight resculpting with that. They've done resculpting with her armbands, as well as the lower part of her tunic. They've also done some slight resculpting for her boots and her shin armor. Now let's talk about accessories. Ahsoka does include both of her lightsabers. You can see here, the blade is translucent. A lot of attention to detail on the hilt. And the blade is removable. She also includes her Shoto lightsaber, the shorter blade. And the blade on it is also removable. Overall, I prefer this iteration over the first one. I think it's a much nicer looking figure, much more lifelike and realistic. If you're a collector or a fan, you definitely want to add this figure to your collection. So there you have the Star Wars, the Black Series Ahsoka Tano action figure by Hasbro.